moist brisket guy or a lean brisket guy? You know what I'm talking about? Or like fatty or lean? Which part of the brisket? So the brisket has two pieces to it, and Rudy's calls it moist. That's why I say that. Oh. You can order it moist or lean.
Well, you should know, man. I hate the fat. Man.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You probably like a lean, like me. So,
yeah, I'm not about it.
Okay.
I ain't paying for fat.
Okay. Did you know that some people love the fat?
Yeah.
You're familiar with that then?
Yeah.
Like even more. Like I got like an uncle. He wants that. He wants the pieces from that. And I'm just like, I'm like you. I'm like, fat. Why am I paying for that? I'm like throwing that away. Like what the fuck? Sorry, the washer.
No, you're good. Yeah, man. People love the fat.
Yeah. I'm like you. I like the lean. So the reason I was asking you this question and kind of just jumped into a question on you with this whole thing, but I'm going somewhere with this. When you went to Duke City and you got your brisket, was it fatty or no?
Yeah, it was.
Okay,
that's why I didn't.
That's why you just you turned your nose up at it, right? Which I would have too. I'm asking you this though because they opened another one up right down the way, and I went and I got my pulled pork and it was like normal. It was fucking phenomenal. It was great. I loved it. But my parents went last week, and they're a fatty brisket type of people. Okay,
Who
not
now?
like us. My parents.
They like the fat.
They like the fat. Yeah, yeah. My mom's like that with all meat because she's old school. Like so, like I've noticed people like if you eat meat from like you're like from the farm, you like the dark meat instead of white meat on the chicken. You like the fat off the fucking the meats, and like for some reason they're all about that. But you got like people like us that were raised.
It's not even just that because like it's like an old school Latin thing as well. Because my girl's family, you know, like they eat a lot of dark meat. They'll eat the fat.
It's good, juicy.
Nothing's wasted. You know what I mean? Like as far as like you know.
Yeah, they
eat it right off like all the way down to the bone. You know what I mean? Like everything. Like
yeah. So I'm talking like that, but even on top of it. They'll still choose the dark meat over the white meat on the chicken and stuff like that.
Because it's more fatty.
And they're
eating
the marrow out of the bones.
Yeah,
you know?
And it's more, they say it's more flavorful. Honestly, I can't tell the difference in flavor. Can you? Between dark meat and
I can,
white
and
meat?
I like the white better.
Okay, so.
You know? But that's just me. I don't know why. I've always been picky, little picky shit like that since I was a kid. That's what they would tell me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get told that in a roundabout way as well.
So anyway, though, so that's kind of that's a whole nother topic right there that we're talking about. But I brought it up because I want you to try their pulled pork one day when you get a chance. Get you a pulled pork sandwich from over there.
Yeah, and I'm not. I like pulled pork. It's just not usually my go-to.
Yeah,
but like honestly, bro, I don't eat like a whole lot of pork at all.
Got you. I don't either. You know what? I think it's gotten less and less in society. Maybe that's just ours, what we see every day. But me as a chef, I've noticed since I was a kid, people would eat it a little more, and it's gotten less and less. Like you don't even see pork chops on a menu. You're like, if you go out to eat, it's very rare. You know what I mean?
True.
That's true. But I've noticed it. You know, it's always had kind of that. People talk smack about it because certain religions don't eat it, and this and that, and I've heard things as a chef about it from being in the past, like before refrigeration was really, really perfected and all that kind of stuff. I guess it would get spoiled.
Pork's a finicky meat, huh?
And worms and things, and I guess so. But it doesn't make any sense to me though because it's weird, you know, like
this has been a long time, but like the times I've cooked pork, like I'm always like really worried because it's hard to fucking tell because it's always like
it's cooked through.
Yeah, it's like it's supposed to be gray, right? Like a grayish color. Like when it's cooked.
So that's what's weird is so pork. So here I keep saying this, me being a chef. But
ham is pink.
I know this because so that's smoked. That's why. But pork has a little bit of dark and whiter meat on it when you butcher it. You can see it, you know, and like the white pork loin meat, when it's cooked all the way through, it's bright white, like the paper almost. Oh. And when it's raw, it's pink like chicken, you know?
Yeah.
That's why they call it the other white meat, you know, the pork loin. But then also when you get into the pork shoulder, which is the shoulders, they call it the butt when you eat barbecue.
Yeah.
So when you're eating the butt when you go to a barbecue place and they say pork butt, it's
the
really
shoulder.
the shoulder. We've talked about this, but it's darker, and then it's gray, like you say, when it's cooked through.
Okay.
You know, ham is smoked, and it gets the smoke ring color and going on it. You know, but yeah, but I really enjoyed it. I felt it was good. The dude in front of me, I'm going back to the restaurant. The dude in front of me ordered the dino rib. It's a huge beef rib.
Like a big
And
ass
I bet
rib.
you would like that.
Okay.
I think it's just a big beef rib, but it's tender, man, and it's real meat. It's like brisket meat. I could see it, you know, and it looked
The
lean.
bone is like a big ass, like fucking Flintstones bone, right?
Yeah, and that one's cooked so long, all the fat's kind of rendered off of it. Because at the beginning, they're fatty, but they cook those fuckers in the smoker. And I noticed that it looked appetizing to me. Looked like I could get in on that, but they're pricey.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, new Duke City barbecue.
Like $25, $30 for that
40.
dino rib? No
For,
shit.
just so happens, they gave me the dude in front of me's receipt on accident because they were busy, you know.
Yeah.
And then like when they gave
Yeah.
me my money, they
Like,
ripped off
dino
the
rib.
wrong, and I was like, dino rib, $40-some, you know. It's by the pound, I think, is the way they do it, but I think it's like 25
Give
a
me the
pound.
smallest dino
Yeah,
rib
you could
got.
tell them that. You could tell them that. And if you know if they have,
So it was better, or exactly the same?
it
as when
was
you
the
ate
same
the
for
other
me.
one on San Mateo?
I even thought it might have been a little better because I felt that the food was fresh on San Mateo, but they were busy. There's a line out the door at this one since they opened, just because we haven't had any barbecue in Rio Rancho for a long time besides Rudy's, bro. Like here on the west side, like here
and
this
Rudy's
Rio
isn't
Rancho
even,
in Ventana.
he's even in Rancho.
And it's different. This one is sweet sauce, you know, like Rudy's is. Rudy's, I love it, but it's not sweet sauce. It's it's spicy sauce, you know. Anyway, the meat was fresh AF without me cussing like a crazy man all the time. It was fresh as fuck. You know what I mean?
Good. Glad you
It
followed
was
through.
fresh. It was fresh. And they were even like running out of stuff as like he was filling out the
Yeah.
kind of whack.
Okay. Yeah, I'd be willing to give it another try, but
It was good though. But I will say, like I said, my parents went and got meat, and I just so happened to go by their house right after, and they're going in on it, and it looked good, smelled good, but it was fatty brisket. I could tell, you know.
just from looking at it.
And when I went to get my sandwiches, they were cutting off. They were. It was just. See, I don't know where the lean go. I don't know where the lean goes.
Is it considered like bad form and to tell them I don't want fat on my brisket?
No, you could. That's what I've even thought about that, because I wonder if they put them to the side and like when they wait for people to ask, there might be a thing, bro. Like, because Rudy, they straight up they charge $1 more for the fatty, bro. Believe it or not, per pound.
Well, how is it different than a steak? You know, you get to tell them how you want your steak. You should be able to tell them I want my fucking brisket.
That's on the cook. You don't get to. That's on the temperature. You don't get to tell.
Yeah,
them,
but
like,
you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Like you should be able to say I want my meat cut like
you could.
this.
You could.
Yeah.
The reason why you don't like to get into that, like, far as like, so like when I run carving stations, like when you're doing, what happens is if it's monkey see, monkey do, bro. And I swear, so like you ask that, then I'm behind you in line. I asked that, the dude behind me asked that, bro, and then you just don't have no more of you're all out of that lean. But I guess then you could just say all I have is moist, you know. But I'm gonna try that. Because I was thinking that, because I was like, and then it's not a big deal if they say no. I get the pulled pork, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm gonna see if they, hey, do you have any lean brisket back there? Because the owner's right there and he's a real nice guy.
So in the world of pulled pork, fat isn't a thing. There should not be fat in pulled pork, right? I mean, I've had it
some
happen.
people like it,
but
like I'm telling you, bro. Like I said, at Rudy's they charge more for the fat. But this time when I went and got my pulled pork, it didn't have any fat in it.
Yeah.
But let me answer that question for you. In a perfect cook, the fat should be rendering off, slow cooked. That's why you cook at a certain temperature and a
Slow
certain amount of
smoked.
time that the fat is supposed to absorb into the meat as juice and render off. And so you're left with juicy meat. Get it? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Pretty.
I don't know why it seems like good consistent barbecue is hard to come by.
Very hard. Yeah.
Shouldn't be though, right?
What happens is you get like the owner that fucking cooks the meat so perfect, and you can find someone, you can train someone, but it's kind of hard. But then, like, so you go in one day when that owner had to be off or whatever the fucking story is, but he got sick, fucking who knows what, got in a car accident, but like shit happens to where different things happen like that.
Yeah.
But that's what messes up the consistency of shit, is like when they're not doing it the same way every time, the same person, So you get someone that's cooking it. Sometimes they rushed it because they were trying to get it done. So it needed 2 more hours on the barbecue, but they really just pulled it and said, fuck it. You know what I mean? That could happen. Hey, what are you guys doing? Or you could get like someone that's not, doesn't know the pit the same as you. So the temperatures aren't the same, or there's some stuff that there's some stuff in there that could happen, It's just like, but if you have, so that's where the inconsistencies come in. You can't just have someone there 24/7, 365. You know what I mean?
So that's what I was just thinking. So like, if you were to do that, you'd have to have like 3 or 4 people that all are on the same page as far as the process.
Yeah.
Process, and that way, you can have a person there like 2 days, one person 2 days each week.
Yeah, because then you have like your variables, so they have to have it down, like because you got temperature, wood. You're dealing with wood, temperature, length of time, the rubs, just all the flavors from start to finish. If they trim their meats, if they trim some of the stuff, you know what I mean. There's just the whole process, for sure. But yeah, it should. I mean, there should be the same every fucking time. So that's what's that's what'll make you or break you on your consistency. I noticed with barbecue, I have a hard time finding it fresh, cooked that fucking day. That's what I want. And if they're not busy every day, you're getting meat that was cooked yesterday. You're getting meat that was cooked 2 days ago because it's not turning. Yeah. And if you. Hopefully after that next day it's gone, and then they're not keep running it. But man, I'm sure some places will run 4 or 5 days in,
Yeah, because it just backs up the works.
And that's just money, that they throw away and this and that. And it's technically good, but it's not like that first day out the pit,
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking, are you on what?
My water. I'm listening. Go ahead.
No, do you need to get up?
Yeah.
Are you a power dryer for your hands in the bathroom or a paper towel person? I know.
Man, I haven't had somewhere that let me pick in a long fucking time.
It's usually one or the other, huh?
Nowadays. But yeah, I remember like back in the day.
Yeah.
I'm a paper towel guy for speed. I want to get the fuck out of there. I don't got time to be hanging around and fucking
loitering.
How you doing? Hit it again. And it's germy, ain't it?
Supposedly they have HEPA filters built into them.
Okay. Ooh, see? Never heard of that one.
HEPA filtration
That's the new
systems.
shit, huh?
I don't know.
Ooh, sorry. Anyway.
Where'd it go? I didn't hear it hit the ground.
That's all right. It might have. I didn't hear it hit the ground either. It's because we got the muffs on.
The muff. Fucking yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Thoughts?
I'm a paper towel guy.
For speed or for hygiene? You're a hygiene guy.
Yeah, for both.
Yeah. Okay.
For both.
Yeah, works out.
And I feel like usually when there's hand dryers, they're usually right next to each other. And I feel if you're standing next to like two people at the hand dryer next to it, I feel like you're blowing fucking residual water on each other, like on my pants.
You're splashing on me.
You splashing water.
Could be.
So yeah, not just for hygiene. It's just I just feel like
in and out. Yeah.
And the other day I was at the theater, and it's funny you brought up about you haven't had an option, because the theater, they have both, but they don't restock the paper towels anymore. They still have the container there, but they don't restock it.
Okay.
And that's the second time I've noticed.
Dude, that stuff costs a lot of money.
So now they just have the hand dryers going.
Like over a year, you're talking
Yeah.
lots of dough.
Yeah. So I brought that up to bring this up. So at the gym, And I saw this move, and I was like, oh, I gotta ask AJ what he thinks about this, because I think it's pretty forward thinking. It's a pretty classy move. So I saw this guy at the gym. He washed his hands, and there's no option here. It's all hand dryers, right? And there's two right next to each other. And I noticed that he had like a towel hanging out of his back pocket, right? And it wasn't, I guess it could have been his gym towel, but it was necessarily out of his back pocket, and it looked like a nicer towel. Like it had like
microfiber.
Or, hey, what are you doing? It had like the little, not necessarily microfiber, but it had like little insignias on it, like maybe
like
maybe his initials. I don't know. No, it wasn't a chiff. It wasn't a chief. It was a towel.
Okay.
But he washed his hands. And he pulled out his own personal towel. He just pulled his own personal towel out of his back pocket and dried his hands, and then folded it up nicely, put it back in his pocket, and then he went on about his business.
Yeah,
I was like, "Damn,
that's cool." Yeah, that's kind of handkerchief style.
It is handkerchief style,
but it could be more of a little bit. Have some.
No, but it was a good sized towel.
Okay.
It was like hanging out of his fucking back pocket,
but not a bandana.
It wasn't a bandana.
Maybe he just uses it for whatever he needs it for at the gym. You know what I mean? Like, emergency style. The sweat's pouring out, and just like that, and just.
But the dude himself, he looked like a little upper class.
Yeah.
Like he was wearing like tinted shades, which is weird to be wearing that in the gym.
It's probably tinted just one of those unique cats. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah. But
classy style.
I like it too. I couldn't pull it off.
So I have to carry a handkerchief or a towel with me at work and for balloons.
Okay.
Just for whatever. If I need to wipe anything, not my ass, but I mean like wipe. Say like super sweaty. Yeah. Like there's been times where I'm so dry mouth that I gotta wipe the corners of my lips.
Yeah.
Just anything, because then after that I go talk to the customers and I'm usually packing up the. There's times where like
blowing fucking sweat bubbles in their fucking face.
If it's summer. No, well, sometimes it's so bad, like, you're just totally soaked, and literally, like, you lean over and it's just pouring out of your hat. So,
dripping in their champagne and their charcuterie board.
Yeah. So anyway, I carry one for just in case if it's a rough day, and like I'll open it literally and I'll put my hat on top of it some days if I know it's going to be a rough one, or if some lady scratches herself and I need to tie her a tourniquet on her finger, just whatever. Damn. But I like to carry a little towel or
tourniquet with your fucking sweat rag. Don't mind my moist towel,
We're gonna save your leg. No, but anything, just for whatever. But I do take I try to take a clean one every day, and I have. So this sounds wild, but the liquor reps gave us at Canvas, like sometimes they'll give us stacks of bandanas that say like Jack Daniels on them. So like I have literally a stack of like 30 bandanas. So I just wash them with my laundry, you know what I mean? And then I try to fold one up and put it with my stuff the night before work. And so I just have, and then but there's been times I've had to use like a little microfiber towel.
Okay. But a bandana material ain't gonna be absorbed.
A little bit, absorption. A little bit, like a sweatband. You can use it for a sweatband. Like people they roll them up.
Yeah, I guess multi-layered.
That's what it is, But it's good. It's good just to have in case you need something. But that dude, yeah, he likes. He's at the ready. He's got his towel at the ready.
Now, do you? I say I almost want to ask, but I'm not a crazy person. I'm not gonna fucking ask him. But like, I wonder if that's a predetermined move. Like, I'm going to this gym and I know that they don't have the paper towel option.
So, yes, I think so.
Because most gyms, or at least the other ones, it's either I think it's an all paper towel.
So I think he uses it for more than just that if he needs it. I think that, but that is one thing that he likes to use it for because he did. But I don't think that's the sole reason he takes it. Could be wrong, but I doubt it. I bet you, like I said, if he needs to pull it out and give a little
on the brow
or whatever,
Okay.
Oh, girl slips, scratches her knee. You know what I mean? Oh, you know what I mean? A little sweat on there.
little salt in your wound.
Yeah, no, but it's cool, man. But yeah, so in my head, so where I just went because the way I think you have like a nice little 4-pack or something, that ones that you like in the automotive section at Walmart or something, and you're just cruising through, not even thinking about it that day, and then you just see them and you're like, oh man, I wanted some of those towels. Or like an impulse buy in the line.
Yeah.
You know, where they have stupid shit like at the when you're waiting in line. Oh man, those towels would be perfect for maybe he's seen it too. You never know, man, you know. It's like a trend, bro. You want to do it now or no? You can't pull it off.
No, I don't think I could.
So imagine this. Imagine having a carabiner on a little loop, bro. Like a bar back. They have their...
Yeah.
That's funny. Because I've seen those too at work where somebody will keep on a towel on a little carabiner on a loop and just use it for whatever. But we're working, of course. But I'm talking about the bar. Like if they need a
Yeah, no, that's way more practical. No, I
You
couldn't.
spill something on
I
your
couldn't.
hands.
I couldn't do it.
like a pirate.
I couldn't do it. I just got to deal with the air dryers.
Which
brings me up to my
Let me
next-
borrow your towel.
He's just standing there. He notices over. I'm just
Or you know how people are, especially here in Albuquerque, be like, "Oh, that's a good towel." You know,
no,
shit.
yeah, you're right. That is a fucking
they're wild people, bro. I went to the. I was in line somewhere the other day, and we were waiting for the place to open, and I was just standing there, and there's another guy standing there all quiet, and then this crazy Albuquerque guy comes out of his truck coming up, and he's like, "Let me in!" Like just playing around, but like
You're at
telling us.
you. That sounds like a dispensary
Yeah,
story.
it was, but it was just funny because he's out being all loud
Yeah.
and then joking, and I was just, and then next thing you know, we're all talking with each other, but I was just like, man, this crazy guy, Albuquerque,
And
man.
that's the thing. Like for the most part, people are friendly like that. If you're willing to fucking like, if you're willing to engage with crazy nonsense like that, like people are pretty friendly.
Yeah. But that guy would have asked that guy at the gym about his towel. Like, you know, like there's certain people, they just don't
I
give
like
a
that.
fuck.
I like that idea. See, I was thinking it.
That's, yeah, you could even just say that. Like, damn, bro, that's a good idea.
Hate these fucking
And just
hand
throw that
dryers.
out there and either maybe he'll just walk off, or maybe imagine if he's like, he'll tell you the story.
Yeah,
Be
this-
like,
one day, I was here, and the hand dryers were broken.
tell you the whole story.
Yeah.
Like, that reminded me of like a narration on Puss in Boots.
Yeah.
With, fucking Antonio Banderas.
Banderas. So yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking pretty cool, man. So I had something super shocking that happened to me that was like a realization that totally had. I'm not right since I heard this story, man.
Okay.
And you might know this shit and think I'm just like crazy for never hearing this, but did you fucking know that everybody in Times Square on New Year's Eve are fucking wearing diapers? Did you fucking know that? Dude, I was flabbergasted, bro, when I fucking heard this story.
So
Supposedly it's a thing, bro.
my cousin, the one who's in the Navy, this was like years before he went into the military. He was young. He was probably, I think he was like right after he graduated high school. So he was probably like 18, 19. Well, he took a trip with him and his friends to New York City for New Year's Eve. And so I have a little bit of insight into this, but
They can't tell you that they're not wearing a diaper because there ain't no fucking restroom. So if they're standing there for fucking 24 hours,
and that's the thing, right? So they went,
and if you leave, you lose your fucking spot, period.
well, yeah, you just said exactly what I was gonna say. So like, you got to show up early if you want a spot, and you can't fucking move.
Dude, I'm just so tripped out about this whole thing.
So, this last year, somebody in passing, I think it was at the New Year's Eve thing that I was at. Somebody in passing was saying something about a diaper, and it's funny because like you just brought that up, and it's not mandatory.
No, it's not about mandatory. It's about it's about you have to have it, bro.
So it is mandatory.
You could leave your spot. If you're standing there
Yeah.
and I could see you at fucking
Yeah.
midnight on New Year's Eve,
Yeah.
you fucking either pissed your pants. So this year it
You got a
became a
fresh
big
doo-doo.
thing. This year it became a thing. I saw it all over news. They were like asking people, this fucking big old fat white guy, I could find you the story. I bet you a bunch of people seen it.
Yeah.
He said I guess he just puts them on his fucking thing, lines his pants with pads, period pads. And he was all showing his pads on the news, bro. And I was like, I'm like, bro, I never knew. I'm like, I thought this was like a classy thing, bro. I've always had this in my head about how, it's a classy Times Square thing. It ain't classy, homie. Let me read you this
Who
thing.
told you it was classy?
In my head.
How did you get that
Look
in your
how
head?
nice it is, bro. It's all pretty and fucking.
That's what they're showing you on the camera, bro.
Dude, it is shit house, bro. I never want to go there.
I've never been there to New York, but like I hear it just smells like piss and shit just everywhere you go in the city.
Check it out.
Let alone on New Year's Eve in Times Square.
Yes, for massive New Year's Eve ball drop in Times Square, there are no public restrooms inside the barricaded viewing areas. Many people wear adult diapers and use other makeshift solutions to avoid losing their spot. Yes, during major events, a crowd, Times Square, many people wear diapers, leading to significant odors of urine, waste mixed with other city smells like hot dog, weed, and garbage.
That's what the shit smells like all the time, apparently.
Make it very unpleasant. Well, this is all news to me, and I'm fucking flabbergasted by the whole thing. And these motherfuckers,
You're pissed.
all my life, they're all making out with each other at midnight, fucking soiled in their shit and fucking urine, bro, and acting like they're all happy, bro. I'd be just ready to get the fuck out of there. So I'm just totally blown away, grossed out, freaked out. I just don't even understand why people would want to go. I don't understand what the fuck. Like, it's just so weird.
It's a big hassle.
It's so weird. I'm fucking tripped out on the whole thing. I don't know, bro. I guess it's not news to you, so you're just like, but I'm just like, what the fuck?
No, but it's just funny because like,
what's wrong with people?
Crushed your lifelong dream of being in Times Square on New Year's Eve.
I never was like, I'm just saying it. I thought it was a nice fucking cool thing, bro, and classy people went. You know, I guess it's a fucking. No. It's a diaper party. Grown people diaper party.
Yeah. Yeah, so the what I would do is I would just catheterize myself right up the pee hole. And you have a little
I wouldn't do that. I would just put one of those ones that like go over.
You have like a little
bag. But man, you want to go with the whole
right up the whistle.
No way.
And then you just have a little leg bag.
Way. What if somebody pushes you, bro, and you're like, it broke. Fucking, what the fuck, bro? No.
Nah, it's durable, man. You're good. You have a little leg bag strapped to your leg, and then you just walk over to the little sewer grate and just open the little valve at the bottom, empty your piss bag into the sewer drain.
Yeah.
Close it up, and then you're partying. As long as you don't gotta poop for 24 hours, you're good. Yeah.
Doesn't sound like fun. Doesn't sound sanitary.
Who wants to be around that many fucking people anyway?
Not me. I'm just saying, bro. I just thought it was this fucking thing we always see on TV.
There's so many unpleasant things about it, let alone, I mean, not just the shit and piss. You know, when I went to New Year's in Vegas, that was pretty cool, but there was like moments where like the crowds would kind of like funnel into these areas where like the crowd was too big for the area, and you'd be fucking like, bro, if some shit went down, you'd be fucking stampeded. Like, it's fucking, there's just so much.
That's what happens.
There's just so much power in a crowd that size, and you don't realize it until like.
Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about, man. I'm talking about wearing a fucking diaper and pissing and shitting yourself, bro. Standing next to people like fucking.
Well, that plays into it.
You have to do it.
You're crowded.
Smashing my shit diaper on people and shit.
The piss to the
shit.
Dude,
that's fucking wow. That is wow, bro. Oh my God, I just never thought of that.
Well, regardless of
now every time I see a crowd, I'm gonna think, where are these people using the restroom?
Well, normal places have bathrooms. It's not like that everywhere else. But like New York, like I said, I've never been. This is just what I hear. But like, it's hard. There's not public restrooms to begin with.
If I ever become a super filthy rich man, for New Year's Eve, I will line the streets of New York with porta potties.
Yeah.
My promise to the U.S.
Okay.
I'm totally tripped out on this whole thing, bro. Very bad. They shouldn't even have it. Why do you want to go? I don't even understand this whole thing, bro.
The event that's been going on.
Imagine if someone told me, like, my mom had made this big old plan and we were going to go, and then like the day before, she's like,
she hands you your diaper
for tomorrow. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, quit fucking around, Mom. And she's like, yeah, you have to wear this tomorrow.
So are you allowed to change the diaper? You're allowed to clean up a little bit? Where you're standing? Or would that be indecent exposure? If you pull down your pants and change your diaper right there in the street.
Seen The Visit, and that old man slams the diaper in that little kid's face, the shit pamper. It's a horror movie. It's fucking crazy, bro.
You're just full of good words today. Pamper. You said another one earlier. Forget you just said another word a few minutes ago. Pamper.
Sorry.
Chill
Pamper.
out. Chill out, dog.
Oh my God. The Visit, the movie The Visit that happens.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh my God, bro. That is wild. The back shed has a collection of that Vato's diapers in that movie.
That back shed smells like Times Square.
Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah, dude, that's shit. Dude, I'm for real though. That shit had me flabbergasted. Now this one, Joseph wants to change his fabric.
Why can't you change it? I mean, it's
That
bad
would
enough
be
you gotta.
better, right?
That'd be better.
That'd be more
At
sanitary.
least the smell wouldn't. Can we have trash cans for the dirty Pampers?
You know how they have bags for the dogs at the
Yeah.
park? Imagine if they had a pamper and a wipey thing there in Times Square. There's not porter potties, but there's like a diaper and a wipey pull.
Bag stations,
Wow.
sanitary wipes.
Joe's like, I got it, no problem. He's got his catheter, man, but there's two people with Pampers right around you. Know, it's like, psh,
Yeah.
defeats everything.
Like, why didn't you catheterize
It's
yourself?
like it smells like shit. That's wild. That is so wild, bro. You're over there trying to have a good time, you know, macking on your lady. This dude next to you's just shit diaper. You know what I mean? It's just like, what the fuck, man?
Can't everybody just control their diet in the
They're
days
like, you gotta
leading up
fast
so you
2
don't have
days,
to
yeah.
shit?
A 36-hour fast.
But don't push it too far. Remember, you might get a different kind of shit.
Oh my God. There's no answer to this. It's just, it is what it is. Now I know. Now I just have a whole different, now I don't even want to see it or nothing or hear about it or nothing. Took me to fucking 39 years old, Joe.
Who broke the news to you?
It was all over on the news this year. I don't know why. The dude was like with his pads, bro. I'm gonna find that video so you can see it, bro. It's just like
pink, a big pink pad.
he's like, "This is what I do," or something, and they're like, "Yeah, you'll lose your spot. You can't." It's like
He reaches down.
It's
and sees
inevitable.
Tony, pulls out his bad pad, throws it, puts a new pad
to
in.
me that just wouldn't work. I don't think it would hold enough liquid.
Oh, those pads are absorbent, AJ.
They'll hold the whole piss.
They hold a lot of blood, brother.
Okay. Well, if they hold a whole piss, they can hold a lot. And let me tell you, you'd have to change it out though. They're not holding multiple.
No, yeah,
peas.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. You
Probably
have to
one
change
good
it
one.
because then you're gonna have some leakage, and it's gonna be it's gonna be leaking in
They
your.
should have asked that. If they wanted to ask him so many questions,
What's your
they should have
backup
asked
plan?
that. Like, what do you do when you need to swap it out, sir?
He's like, well, I'm glad you asked.
Damn. Yeah. You know, and this is just comical right now, and I'm laughing my ass off. But I've been totally tripped out on the whole thing. I've been wanting to talk to you about it since New Year's.
I just got this genius idea. So that way they can change in privacy. They get a hula hoop. They put like a bed sheet around it, so you lift it up and it covers your lower half, and you just
Like a shower curtain.
Yep.
The pamper changer.
Copyrighted, the AJ and Joe Show. That's our idea.
Pamper changer. Wow. Yeah, you could do it. Man, imagine if you had a company with those and then they just bought like thousands of them, like the city of
Sold
New
them.
York,
Yeah.
and just handed them out
Change in privacy.
on the way in. Yeah.
Nobody wants to see you change your pamper.
So, to me, it's not about the change. It's about where you're going to put it afterward. Just bag it and carry it, or a trash can, or I don't know.
Hanging from a tree.
I don't know.
You gotta bury it.
That's like on Wild Hogs. You remember that or no? That John Travolta's like, get that the fuck out of here. He's like, let's hang it from a tree so the bears don't get it. He's all, bears don't eat shit. He's all pissed off. Oh, dude. Yeah, there's so much wrong with that. So now I'm just like, if you're watching those people and they're there, you just know they've been there for 20. All I know, this is all I really know. Those people that are standing there at midnight kissing their whatever and having a great time, they have not used the restroom, or maybe they have, but they've not had access to a toilet in over 20 or maybe like 16 hours.
They're
some
wet.
of the least ones.
They're wet.
24
They're
some of them.
cold. They're a bit stinky.
So now it makes sense. Like I was thinking of the years if I ever seen anybody eating or drinking in that Times Square thing, and you really don't, huh?
Yeah.
That's why. But yeah, dude, it's bad. It's
What's
bad.
that walk like home after the? How you gonna get a taxi
Chafing,
cab?
bro.
If I were a
Chafing.
taxi cab driver, I'd be like, get out of here with your
Yeah, I'd be
shitty
like,
Pampers.
I don't work on after midnight on New Year's Eve. If I was a cab
Ain't no
driver.
shitty Pampers in my
Man, you're
cab.
bringing up good points, man. Yeah, I'll be like, no, we don't do Times Square on. Or imagine you just plastic your whole back seat on the cab and charge
'Cause
double,
you sit and it
charge
just
triple,
smushes.
charge triple. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad, Joe. That's what I'm telling you, bro. It's bad. And so everybody that's listening to this and is not aware of what goes on, like me, fucking 39-year-old man, did not know you had to wear Pampers on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
If you're in Times Square, you have a catheter, a maxi pad, a diaper, something's going on because you can't use the restroom for at least 16 to 24 hours, those people that are in there. So there you have it.
They're interviewing the guy on the TV, and he's like, "This is my pad for my urine, and if I gotta poop, I stick a tampon up my ass."
Yeah, you want to plug it up?
Plug the fucking hole.
Damn, bro. Jesus Christ.
Oh, son of a bitch.
The mind wanders when you're thinking about that. Like I just said, you got the crowd, no restroom. We leave it at that. But I spoke my piece on it, man. I had to let it out. Had to discuss it.
I've said my piece.
Interesting. Yeah. Anyway, that's all I have on that.
Okay, that's all I got to say.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
It's supposed to be snowing outside right now, and it's sunny. That's how New Mexico is, bro. They said, "Oh, it was gonna snow." No.
I got good rain yesterday.
Yeah.
All evening it was raining. Finally went and saw Wicked 2.
Ooh.
Yeah, in the theater. You saw the first one finally, right?
I seen the first one.
Yeah. You didn't see it in the theater though, did you?
No.
You watched it at home?
Watched it at home.
I remember you saying you thought it was decent.
Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah. I liked the first one. Second one was a little much. I think they could have instead of putting out two separate 2-hour and 20-minute movies, they could have just done like a 3-hour flick and knocked it out because this one seemed like it just drug on. But it's cool to finish the story.
Okay.
It's whatever.
Nice. That's cool. Where'd you see it? XD or anything special?
No, just the regular.
Nice.
Old rigs.
Where at?
Windrock.
Okay. Cool.
That's my go-to.
Yeah. That's nice.
You know, I used to hate on it, but now they got recliner seats.
That changed it all up right there. The recliner seats.
They still got Pepsi though, so I don't like that.
I like Pepsi.
Oh, brother, it's all about the Coca-Cola.
Pepsi's good.
I mean, the Mountain Dew option is cool, having that
I like
there.
Pepsi.
But
I like Coke too, but I like Pepsi.
But yeah, haven't seen anything else recently
Right.
besides that.
There's a lot of stuff to watch right now.
Too much.
Yeah, there's too much. There's so much good shows that I've heard about. But High Potential started back up this Tuesday.
So is this season 2?
They
3.
It's season 2, but they did the same thing in the first season that they're doing this year. The season, so say like this was last year, the first season. Half of it is before the holidays, and then the other half is after the holidays. And they did the same thing. I don't know why.
So
It kind of sucks because you forget.
It's like
you know what I mean?
2.2, basically. It's like
No, it's like the
2.5.
first 5 episodes are in the first 5 episodes are in like October and November, and then the second 5 episodes are after. It's like but they pick up like they never left off. You know what I mean? It's not like if like they do something with it or do something cool with it, why they do that. No, it just stops in fucking December first week is the last episode, and then then it just picks off like it never left off. Anyway, it started back up the second season.
Okay. Still is good? You still enjoying
Yeah,
it?
it's good. It's really
Nice.
good.
Nice.
I watched that P. Diddy documentary right after you left.
No, so you kept watching it?
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't watched it.
And I finished it.
Go ahead and.
I don't know.
What's
To
your
me, my thoughts are on it though. Like honestly, like when I watch that whole when I watch it from start to finish, the 50 Cent one, it it does talk bad about Diddy, and at first, the first half you watch it, and it's like, but it's all this shit we already know. But it starts getting petty, bro. It starts getting petty to where it's like it's too petty. Like, man, some of this shit might be fucking. I'm not saying it's fake because I know he's a piece of shit and I know he did a lot of shit, but there's this stuff.
I know exactly what you mean.
There's just too much petty on it where you're just like, bro, like this just went
too much personal.
We got away from the facts now, and we're just like we're just saying hearsay shit, bro.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, it spits facts at the beginning, the first half, and you're just like, oh man, you're all into it, and then all of a sudden they bring in some guy that is telling stories that has no fuck, that nobody knows him. It's a fucking escort. All of a sudden there's an escort talking about how he had a relationship with Diddy and
is this the guy they call the executioner, or what's his name? There was one that calls
so.
the Punisher.
I don't know. It might have been, but I don't remember that. But
back
what's the girl's name that he beat up in the video? Anyway, so fuck.
Monique.
No, it's not Monique.
Ashanti.
No.
Mary J. Blige. Erykah Badu.
Who was the girl in the video where P. Diddy beat up his girlfriend? Cassie. That's what it is. So I'm not gonna, cause you gotta watch. Someone's gotta watch it because when I'm me talking about it, you're just like, you're gonna get mixed up and be like, what is he talking about? So there's one point in the fucking towards the very end, towards the third probably the last quarter of the thing, this escort pops up and he's talking and he says that he was a new male escort. He had an ad. Cassie calls him, invited him over to a fucking nice ass hotel, and P. Diddy's there, but he's kind of covered his face, and he says he goes by a different name. Supposedly one of the names that Mark White, you know, he says that name in his rap songs or whatever. I think that might be it, Mark White. Anyway, it's in one of his old school rap songs. I don't know if you're familiar with the lyric I'm talking about, but he says this other name. Even Biggie says it, and supposedly he went by that name, and then supposedly he likes to watch the escort have sex with his girlfriend Cassie. And then if he wants to go in, he'll engage. So, but anyway, supposedly they had a thing for 8 years after that went on, and P. Diddy would fly that guy out wherever he wanted to, and so like basically he would just be on call, and then there was so much money that he would just take like a quick flight to wherever they were at and stay there for a few days. But it's all of a sudden this guy just is telling these stories, and you're just like, nobody talks about this guy. Cassie's not in the fucking documentary in the movie, you know, and so you're just like, it could all be bull. Anyway, so I felt that it gets to the point where it's like, man, you're like, this is stupid. This is fucking stupid.
A lot of those documentaries tend to drag out too long too.
It was just, it got to be.
But so on like all the Tupac and Biggie stuff, is that part of the hearsay part, or is there some good facts in there?
They don't tell us anything we don't know. But that means just because we know a lot about that shit already. Yeah. But one thing they do try to emphasize on that kind of, I don't know if it's that true to that extent or not. They try to make it seem like I always knew like they were at one point cool, but they try to make it seem like Tupac and Biggie were pretty fucking like pretty tight, you know. Like Tupac supposedly really had a lot of love for Biggie. Supposedly is kind of like the way because he was already a little ahead of Biggie, and so, but basically the whole thing turns in basically the message of this movie is like, P. Diddy is a super narcissist, bro, and he wants to be number one, the god of all times. Yeah. And anybody that rubs against that fucking grain, he kills them, takes them out. You know? And basically that he's just this hardcore piece of shit. And it started where at that basketball game back in the day, you know, where they had a sick old attendance that they didn't know was going to be so big, and there was trampoline and this and that, and it was Biggie, it was P. Diddy's fault, the whole thing, but he went under the radar and tried to make it act like if it wasn't him, but he was responsible for all that crazy event. Anyway, it's everyone knows this guy's a piece of shit. There's so much unknowns. At the end of the day, though, this is me. I switched my feelings on it. I go back and forth on feeling like at any time any of these people could have just got up and left, bro.
Yeah.
They stay for the misery, bro, because they like all the fucking perks that come with it. They like the fame and the money and unlimited resources. But with that, you got to do what the fuck the motherfucker tells you who's providing that shit, you know? And he's just this crazy big old monster. Like they talk about how he had reality shows and he would have intercourse with the people that were like trying to audition, like they had this dream to be famous and they'd have to do whatever he said.
What show was it where he was the host back like in the 2000s?
Behind the something? It was called,
Making the Band.
Making the Band. That's the
what
one.
it was.
That's the one they talk about. But he basically became almost like a and I was wondering, you know what it does tell you though? It tells you like why he became famous to begin with. He was, the way he really became famous is he would throw these parties that everybody wanted to go to back in the day, bro. Like it's funny because people think of Diddy parties and like, oh, that he was this rich fuck and he started having these parties. Nah, dog. Like he started having these rap parties in the fucking hood, bro. And he would sell tickets and fucking everybody would go and fucking. Then celebrities started going, and then everybody wanted to fucking go to these parties, and then he would have the best music there and the best rappers at the time, and then so that's how he started fucking snowballing tons of money, bro.
So that whole ain't no party like a Diddy party thing goes back even further,
bro.
That's
it
wild.
goes back. Yeah, that's what really kind of that was a kind of like a cool fact about the whole thing. Mm-hmm. That's how he, because nobody, he wasn't a rapper. You know what I mean? Like. That shit, he was just on the bandwagon with that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it's kind of funny because they go back and forth though. So he's this little bitch, but yet he's this crazy fucking dude or mobster racketeer orchestrating all these murders and all kinds of shit, killing Biggie. Tupac, how are you a bitch if you fucking killed Biggie? You killed Tupac. You kill fucking all the, orchestrated all this shit. But yet, like, they're like, oh, he's a little fucking bitch, all blah, blah. And it's like, bro, what is it? Which one is it? Is he this big old fucking racketeer, kingpin, mobster fuck? Or is he this fucking little fucking piece of shit dude that anybody could kick his ass? Yeah. It's like the whole thing kind of makes no sense. And yeah, I agree that he's this crazy piece of shit dude. But at the end of the day, he didn't get convicted of much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And maybe he paid it all off or whatever the case. But I feel like after I was done watching that whole thing, I'm like, this was a waste of my time.
Yeah.
The main parts you already knew.
Well, just that first like 15 minutes I watched last time I was here.
Once you get to the middle, it starts a lot of reaching.
Yeah.
You want to hear the craziest fact that's kind of funny, that's a wild fact? Mm-hmm. So he supposedly all that baby oil's laced with like shit to keep you fucking hard and keep you going and crazy drugs. Like they would take a lot of ecstasy and a lot of so that's what they say supposedly that because they used to like to fuck for like 3 days straight.
3 days.
So they would like orally take pills, but then that baby oil had like I forgot what they called. There was a certain there was
something
a three. It was a three letter. It wasn't MSG, but because I'm a chef, that's what it reminded me of when they said it. GBD. It was something like that.
Okay.
It was three fucking initials, but they were saying that that's what's in that baby oil that he uses.
Damn. That's wild.
But I took
Johnson & Johnson's making that custom for him? How the fuck does he know how to lace fucking
dude,
baby oil?
A lot I got from it, though, is that these people could just get up and get the fuck out of there, bro. At any time. At any fucking time. Even that girl, Cassie, that just stayed with them for years and years and years with all the abuse, supposedly. It's
like you said, they... the money, the connections, anything at the tip of your fingers that you want.
Yep.
It's wild.
That's pretty much what I took from that, though.
You start watching Stranger Things?
I did.
Where were you at? Because you weren't...
No, well, so I had seen the first season back in the day.
Yeah.
And so now I've rewatched the first and almost the full... I've watched the first season and almost the end of the second. I'm at the end of the second right now.
Oh, okay. That's good stuff.
But, yeah.
You're enjoying it?
I don't know, man. I feel like it's drug on like fuck, bro. Like I don't know. Like I'm watching the second
You're
season,
telling
and
me,
when 11 goes to find her sister, you remember that part?
Oh,
And then
yeah.
she's like hanging out. I'm like, what is going on right now?
That's a downturn. Get past that, you'll be legit, bro.
I keep hearing that. I heard get past the first season first.
Well,
and then
no,
the second
no,
is so good.
no.
and then-
Get past that part, where she's
I am
hanging out.
past
She's
it.
hanging
I
out
am
with those
past
emo.
it.
Those
I am
emo
I am
fuckers.
past it, but
Okay.
I'm just like,
Yeah, because that's a shitty little part.
you know what I was thinking though? You know what they like in my head, the way my head works. You know what they should have done? They should have did a time lapse on that. Like they should have did like a 6 months later or like a year later thing, and then they could have made a series with that.
Oh, like what they were doing
Yeah,
when they were off on their own.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, like X-Men kind of shit is
Oh,
what I
yeah.
mean. But anyway, that might have been drug on too crazy anyway. But I don't know why that entered my head. But then when that kind of stuff happens, though, I'm just like, oh, I could let him out.
that's good.
What
Oh,
happens
we're
is I
almost
forget. I don't even hear it because I'm so used to it.
Oh no, you're fine.
Yeah, so I'm watching it, but I'm just like, fuck, bro, this is just taking so fucking long I'm just like, bro, like what the fuck, I'm gonna let him out. Right?
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm watching it and I like it. But it's like, bro, they could have just made a fucking 2-hour movies and been done with it.
Well, the pandemic really fucked everything up as far as the filming of not this newest season, but the fourth season. Because, like, there was a huge gap in between the third and fourth. Oh, shit, nice. There was how the fuck that ended up behind you? It's crazy. Magician. There was a huge gap between the third and the fourth season, and then between the fourth and the fifth, there's been a huge gap. And, like, I don't want to spoil anything because I'm not finished with it completely, but I'm 4 episodes in to the new shit, and it's still good, man. But it's not really that distracting how old these fucking kids look now. But it can be a little bit because they're like
It's a little weird, right?
yeah, they're fucking old as shit, and only a few of them look like okay, that motherfucker's
And you
27 years old.
You know what sounds fucked up? But I'm watching the second season, right? And I'm like, just kill this fucking kid, Will. Fuck this kid. Like, I'm like sick of it, bro. If he's gonna, like, who gives, like, he's making bad shit happen. Like, I'm watching it and he's like, I'm sorry. And all those fuckers are getting killed. I'm like, kill this fucking kid. Like, what the fuck? He's possessed. Cut his head off.
End it.
Could have just been done with it.
No, they wouldn't have a show.
Well, I'm like, fuck this kid. I don't even like him at this point. I'm like, he's a fucking evil little fuck.
I don't know, man. Keep pushing.
I'm pushing.
Keep pushing.
Those are my thoughts, though. I'm like, why are we catering to this fucking kid right now? Like, he's evil. Back in the day, if you were possessed, give him an exorcism, and if it didn't
If
work,
that don't work,
he's done.
You send him to the Luna bin.
Yeah, he's done.
In my day, we did
But,
exorcisms.
whatever. It's whatever. I'm watching Percy Jackson right now.
Uh-oh.
It's a new season.
Yeah.
on,
Series or season?
It's a series. It's season 2.
Season 2. I remember when those movies came out, but they seemed a little, I don't know, man. It's a book, right?
No, these have nothing to do with the movies.
Well, I know
it's the
it's-
same
it's-
story,
it's-
but it's a
it's
new
a- it's a
new series.
reboot.
But I liked the movies too. Those
Okay.
are good movies.
What is this streaming on?
Disney.
Disney.
Yeah.
All right. And what's your thoughts?
It's all right. It's the movies are pretty good.
And you're all caught up. You had already watched the first season.
Yeah, I gotta say though, it's all right, and I enjoy it. I still watch it, but it's a little lower budget this second season. I could tell. But it's whatever. It's all right. Did you finish the Welcome to Derry?
Yeah. It was good.
Did you hear they're
enjoyed
gonna continue it? Supposedly.
Yeah, it's
With the
already
prequel?
It's already greenlit. Well, no, you had told me.
That's not true though.
You had told me something about a prequel.
Okay.
Well, it has to be every 27 years. So it's either going to go 27 years in the future past what they just showed, or it's going to go ahead 27 years.
Yeah, but I think 27 years in the future
Is the
it
first
number
movie.
1, right? With John Boy. But I don't know. Who fucking knows? But
no,
we'll see
you're
where
right.
They go with
You're
it.
right, because that would be the 80s.
We'll see where they go with it. It was
it's
a
a-
damn good series.
Loved it. It's one of the best
It's
things
crazy
HBO's
as
done in a while.
fuck, man. Demented, huh? Like
Yeah.
some sick shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, did you see where that chick was cutting her fucking eye?
Yeah. Big old
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, like you said, too much to watch, not enough time.
Did you watch the Holly Holmes?
I heard about it. Bro, boxing's so fucking weird to me. It's like, obviously she knew that she was going to be having a championship fight coming up, but like you don't hear about it until the week before.
Oh, yeah.
It's like,
Well, I watched it,
okay.
and
You went to a decision?
No, fucking Holly was kicking her ass in the first couple rounds, and then she started gassing out.
It was
right?
a cut.
Yeah, well, it was a headbutt.
Oh,
so they ended
Holly
it.
headbutted her?
Yeah, split her open, and it was an accident, But
Yeah.
I think she might have lost because she was gassing out. But bro, she was kicking her ass in the first couple rounds. And
Holly
then-
was gassing.
yeah, Holly was kicking. She's old. Holly was kicking her ass, and everything
It's
was
not even
looking
that.
good.
She's used to fighting MMA.
Yeah.
Boxing's a,
Yeah.
a fucking
That's why
marathon.
she
You know what I
headbutted
mean?
her. Yeah. So But anyway, it was a damn good first couple rounds, bro. And I was like, yeah, Holly Holmes is winning. And then that other chick started coming back, and then
It was for a
Holly Holmes
championship.
hit her with the fucking headbutt,
Wow.
split her open, and the chick was done quick though. Like they should have. She could have continued. I think. It's very small little. I don't think it was that deep. But anyway, I think because of how good she did at the beginning, and they ended it because of a headbutt, she'll be back. But she should probably retire.
Nah, she ain't going nowhere.
But it's not like she went in there and got her ass fucking kicked. I
wasn't
will say that.
embarrassing.
No.
That's good. Yeah, I don't even know who the lady was that she fought.
I don't either.
And we hadn't talked since the Jake Paul Anthony Joshua fight. It's been a while, but it was a nice outcome. I liked it.
Yeah, it
Liked
was.
seeing that.
It was. And man, I haven't heard much about. I haven't heard Jake Paul talking no shit about how he's usually all cocky and a bit.
Yeah.
I don't mean him talking shit about AJ. Just he's usually
talking about
talking
anything.
shit about shit.
About anything.
The motherfucker's pretty quiet.
Well, his jaw's broken,
He got him some humble pie.
but his fingers ain't broken. You know, he can still be messaging.
I just
texting.
feel like I haven't, because I'm on Facebook,
Yeah.
and stuff, and I'm on those MMA pages or the boxing pages, and like, man, usually he's always just running some dumb shit.
that look on his face when he fucking realized it, bro. He was smiling because he realized it. He got fucking cracked. It's beautiful.
Yeah, dude.
I'll give him credit for lasting as long as he did.
Yeah, that's what.
But,
AJ probably. I think AJ had the control though too. Like
Yeah.
if he wanted it over in the first 10 seconds, he could have.
Yeah.
But
That's crazy what happened to him after the fight
it was
with Anthony Joshua.
car accident.
Yeah. 2 of his camp people
That's
fucking died. And
crazy,
he
yeah.
retired, I read. I don't know how true it is, but I heard that AJ retired
He should.
like 2 days ago.
He's probably scared. Imagine if that's because he won. Imagine if it was a hit move. That's what I heard afterwards.
It's a pretty big conspiracy there.
Is it or is it?
They were in some crazy country. They drive local fucking wherever they
well,
were
that kind
at.
of explains it then.
It was in some
Damn.
fucking, I just want to say third world country. But it
Lucky
was,
he didn't die then.
yeah, no, he came out pretty unscathed. It's interesting. Maybe
Wow.
there is a conspiracy because he came out unscathed and the fucking other two fucking died. You'd figure he'd be at least a little fucked up if the other
knows?
two died. No, but I saw the front of the vehicle. It was smashed to fuck. It's fucked up.
That was weird. Coincidence.
Yeah. But UFC, January 24th, Paramount.
Yeah, that'd be
see,
dope.
See what happens. They're saying that on that White House card, there's going to be a ton of like they're actually going to come through. There's going to be a ton of championship fights, and they're actually holding championship fights just so they can be on that. Bro, I fucking hate the whole thing. I hate that whole idea. Because it's not even going to be. It's not even going to be normal people in the crowd, bro. It's going to be all fucking like dignitaries and politicians, and like they're not even selling tickets to it. Did you hear that? It's not like an actual event.
I've heard that.
Which makes sense because you can't have fucking savage UFC fans on the White House fucking property. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just all gonna be like,
It's just dumb.
it is fucking stupid. I know they shouldn't do it. They shouldn't fucking. The whole idea is fucking dumb. And now they're gonna have seven championships all on the same schedule. You know what I mean? They have all the championships on different schedules as far as they're being defended. That's why they don't do so many at once. I don't know.
It's weird.
We'll see. We'll see. Early predictions for those fights. I think as much as I want Justin Gaethje to win, I think Patty's going to take it. I think he'll probably submit him. He's just he's too young. He's too fiery. You know, if Gaethje can hit him, connect on a good shot, he still has knockout power. But I think Patty's just he's going to be too much energy. And he looked,
No, he's bad as fuck. I'm just saying, thinking in my head, like, that's
So my
fucked
days
up
of
to
my
have
days
the-
of doubting him are done. I guess.
That's fucked up to have the USA guys losing at the fucking White House.
Well, no, that's not the White House. That's the
okay.
that's the one coming up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was just
they haven't
thinking of the
announced.
White
They
House.
haven't
I was
announced the
like,
White
damn,
House
that's
fights yet,
sad.
because that's not till June or July.
Yeah, I think Patty will probably take it.
And then I think Kayla Harrison fucking smashes Amanda Nunes.
Smashes are like nothing, probably.
As far as as
Oh,
much as
man.
I don't want to say it, as much as I want, it's the same thing. I want Amanda to go in there and knock that juice head.
Imagine if she does.
I don't know,
But
I shouldn't say juice head. She passes her.
I
drug
think
test.
that man lady is gonna fuck her up.
I think that man lady, bro, her fucking just her.
She's
all this,
scary.
all
looking.
this.
That's a man lady, dog. She's like it reminds me of like the episode on Rocky with the Russian #4, like just like this engineered almost fucking
Yeah.
kind of person, you know, like
America's version.
just who knows what she's had, you know.
I don't know. She passed her test.
No, now, you know, of course you get it, but like who knows, you know, to get to her. I don't know. Maybe
She's
she's
an
a
Olympian.
freak of nature.
Yeah, I think so. Genetic. But
I wouldn't be scared for any woman having to fight her though. So Amanda looks way more like a chick than her. Her whole body and everything. That chick looks scary, dog.
yeah, Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, she's of the Brock Lesnar of her shit.
of her gender.
Yeah.
Yeah. She seems like a nice lady though.
Yeah, she seems pretty alright. Yeah, whatever. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, she's cool. She seems nice.
Yeah. She seems like a good person.
Good sport for sure and everything, you know.
Oh, for sure. But
Gotta give her that, I guess. But
yeah.
Amanda, I don't know, bro. Fuck, coming off the ring rust? Why they fucking just throw her at her? Throw her to the wolf, bro.
To the wolf. I'm the wolf.
She's gonna fucking boom.
Or just take her down and just ground and pound her into fucking oblivion. She doesn't even need to really stand with her. You know what I mean? I think. But who knows? Amanda might go in there and fucking show who Amanda is. The GOAT.
I don't know, man. Yeah, we will see.
Either that or
That's
she's
on the end of the month card.
the
Yeah,
24th.
that's
Yeah.
right.
It's not even. It's like 2 weeks away. already.
Okay, I'm excited for that.
I'm gonna sign up for my Paramount free
yeah.
free trial 2
Hell
days
yeah.
before.
I got it. I
There you
got
go.
it. I'm ready. No job. Shit, I'm gonna watch that motherfucker.
Oh wee! Right on, brother. I guess we'll wrap this motherfucker up for this week. Thanks for tuning as always. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, share this shit. Appreciate all the support as always.
Thanks for listening.
AJ and Joe Show. We're out.